Hello students, today we will start a new topic, that is eyelid tumors. The tumors which will be occurring in the eyelid, and the tumors which will be mainly two types, that is benign or malignant. We have already studied about the tumors for the oncology, so you all know about what are the different types of tumors. Then almost all type of tumors arising from the skin, means in this eyelid tumor, almost all the type of tumors, means all type of tumors which will be arising from the skin only, or connective tissue, granular tissue, blood vessels, nerves and muscles can involve the lead. Means when the person is having the problem of tumor, तो द ट्यूमर विच विल बी अराइजिंग, मीन्स जो ट्यूमर है वो कहाँ से अराइज होता है, इट विल बी अराइजिंग फ्रॉम द स्किन. स्किन से अराइज होता है, कनेक्टिव टिश्यू, ग्रैनुलर टिश्यू, blood vessels, nerve and muscles can also involve the lead. A few common tumor are listed here. So the eyelid tumor, a few common tumor which will be listed here, so we will discuss. So first is the classification. So in classification we will see the benign tumors or malignant tumors. So what do you mean by this benign tumor? So benign tumor, it is a tumor that the means abnormal cancerous cells which will be not um, spread or not affect to any other organ, means they are placed in their ओन एरिया. मतलब कि जो बिनाइन ट्यूमर्स होते हैं वो स्प्रेड नहीं होते, वो अपने ही जगह में रहते हैं और दूसरे ऑर्गन्स को या दूसरे पार्ट को इट विल बी नॉट अफेक्टिंग. सो दिस इज एज कंपेयर टू मैलिग्नेंट ट्यूमर, दिस इज less dangerous to malignant tumors. Then next is the malignant tumor. Malignant tumor, the tumor growth or the abnormal cell growth, it will be occur when the it will be affecting or it will be spread the other organs. So it is a dangerous condition for the patient. Means when the tumor which will be, means in one area, if the patient is having the problem of tumor, but that tumor which will be also affecting or also spreading the other area or other organ, so in that time it will be creating the a problem. So in benign tumor there will be some classifications. So first is the papillomas, then second one is the xanthelmas, then the third one is the hemangiomas, and the fourth one is the neurofibroma. Then next is the malignant tumors. In malignant tumors you will see there will be basal cell carcinoma, squamous cell carcinoma, sebaceous gland carcinoma, and malignant melanoma. So we will deal with one by one. So first is the papillomas. Papillomas means these are the most common benign tumors. In the papilloma, it will be again divided in two types. So the papilloma, it is the most common benign cells which will be present in the eyelid, and it is arising from the surface of the epithelium. मतलब ये कहाँ से arise होता है? It will be arising from the surface of the epithelium area से क्या होता है? अराइज होता है, निकलता है. देन इट विल बी डिवाइडेड इन टू टाइप्स. सो फर्स्ट इज द स्क्वैमस पेपिलोमास एंड सेकंड वन इज द seborrheic keratosis. So the squamous papillomas occur in adult as very slow growing or stationary raspberry like growth, means it will be raspberry like growth, means it will be occur, means this squamous papillomas, it will be occur in the adult. ये generally adults में होता है and it is very slow growing. ये बहुत इसका जो ग्रोथ होता है it will be very slow growing, and इसका जो साइज होता है, इसका जो ग्रोथ होता है, it will be raspberry like growth or a pedunculate lesion usually involving the lid margin. और ये कहाँ पे present रहता है? It will be present in the eyelid margin. So it is called as a squamous papillomas. The next is the seborrheic keratosis. So seborrheic keratosis, it occurs in middle-aged and older person. Means in this squamous papillomas, it will be occur in adults. ये adults में होता है, but seborrheic keratosis, it will be occur in the middle-aged people or the older person. So their surface is friable, verrucous and slightly pigmented. इसका जो surface होता है वो friable होता है. The patient surface which will be friable surface में होता है patient को, and the patient is also having the problem, means if the friable surface is there, means friable means it is it will be easily crumbed, means एक it is like a soil, एक soil के जैसे होता है between her fingers. So then next is the verrucous. Verrucous means क्या है, this verrucous, it is also a means in this you will see it is covered or what like projection, means it is cover like, या फिर जो वेरिकोस वेरुकस कार्सिनोमास हैं, इट इज अनकॉमन, मीन्स ये बहुत अनकॉमन होते हैं, एंड इट विल बी कम्स अंडर द स्क्वैमस सेल कार्सिनोमा. दिस फॉर्म ऑफ कैंसर इज ऑफन सीन इन दोज हु च्यू टोबैको, मीन्स ये जनरली टोबैको च्यूइंग वाले उन पेशेंट्स में होने के ज्यादा चांसेस होते हैं, बट इट विल बी ऑल्सो इन द पेशेंट हु आर हैविंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ eyelid tumor. Then slightly pigmented, that area, eyelid area, that will be simply slightly pigmented. Then next is what treatment we have to given to the patient. In that we will see that we have to do the simple excision, means the tumor growth which will be outside the eyelid, and how it will be removed through simple excision के through इसको remove किया जाता है. So this is, you will see that this is the squamous papillomas. ये क्या है, स्किन से चिपका हुआ है और उभरा हुआ रहता है. So simple excision करके इसको क्या किया जा सकता है, it will be removed. And it is also benign tumor, ये benign tumor है, so it will be not affecting the other area or other part of the eye. Then next, this is seborrheic keratosis. So this is the picture of seborrheic keratosis. So ये क्या है, it is means ये इससे चिपका हुआ होता है, और ये क्या करता है, means it will be also present in the eyelid. Then xanthellamas. So in xanthellamas, these are creamy yellow plaque-like lesion with which frequently involve the skin of upper and lower leads near the inner canthus. Means xanthellamas, the tumor in this you will see these are the creamy, means in this type of tumor we will see that in patient's eyelid creamy yellow plaque formation which will be present like lesion which frequently involve the, और ये इसमें frequently ये क्या करता है, it will be affect the skin of the upper or lower lid near the inner canthus, and it will be present in the इनर कैंथस वाले एरिया को ही जनरली क्या करता है, अफेक्ट करता है. देन xanthellamas represent lipid deposition. Here you will see that creamy yellow plaque. So creamy yellow plaque means yellow plaque is there, it means it will be represent the lipid deposition in histiocytes in the dermis of the lead. So this may be associated with diabetes mellitus or high cholesterol level. So if the patient is having the problem of diabetes, long-term diabetes, or if the patient is having the problem of high cholesterol level, so in that time the lipid deposition, it will be occur in the leads, and it will be creating the tumor in the eyelid. Then treatment, excision may be advised for cosmetic reason, but recurrence are कॉमन, मतलब एक्सीशन करके इसको निकाल दिया जाता है फॉर कॉस्मेटिक रीजंस, बट रिकरेंस बार बार ये होने का क्या होता है, चांसेस रहता है. सो दिस इज द xanthellamas. हियर यू विल सी इट इज शोइंग द येलो डिस्कलरेशन. ये डिस्कलरेशन है, प्लेक फॉर्म है, एंड इट विल बी प्रेजेंट इन द इनर कैंथस वाले एरिया में ये जनरली क्या है, प्रेजेंट रहता है. Then next is the hemangiomas. So in hemangiomas of the lid are common tumors. In this we will see capillary hemangiomas. So in capillary hemangiomas, it is the most common variety which occur at or shortly after birth. मतलब कि it is most common variety. ये बहुत common variety है which occur at shortly. मतलब ये after birth it will be occur in the baby, after often grows rapidly. But ये क्या होता है, rapidly grow करता है, and in many cases it resolves spontaneously by the age of 7 years. But इसमें एक और condition है, in this case sometime it will be also, in many cases it will be resolved spontaneously, अपने आप resolve हो जाता है by the age of the 7 year. So this may superficial, how it will be occur, means this may be superficial and bright red in color or deep and bluish or violet in color. मतलब इसका जो ये कहाँ present होता है, it will be present in the superficial area, and the color of this tumor, that is bright red in color or deep and bluish or violet in color. They consist of proliferating capillaries and endothelial cells. Means इसमें क्या होते हैं, it consists of the proliferating capillaries, जो है proliferating capillaries present होते हैं, and the endothelial cells which will be also present. So this is comes under the capillary hemangioma. So in capillary hemangioma, it is most common variety, and it will be occur shortly after birth. और ये जो इसका growth होता है often grow rapidly, बहुत जल्दी ये बढ़ता है, but it will be resolved sometime, in many cases it will be resolved spontaneously up to the age of the 7 years. Then what treatment we have to give to the patient? Excision, lesional steroid, superficial radiotherapy. So this type of treatment we have to give to the patient. So this is capillary. You will see bluish discoloration, red discoloration which will be present, then violet color which will be also present. So this is called as a capillary hemangioma. Then nevus flammeus, spot wine stain. It may occur side by side or more commonly as a part of the Sturge-Weber syndrome. So it may occur, it will be occur in the side by side. मतलब ये कैसे होता है, side by side ये होता है, and it is a part of it is a part of Sturge-Weber syndrome. Syndrome means it is a group of disorder, एक group और symptoms of disorder है. So Sturge-Weber syndrome is a neurological disorder. It will be marked distinctive port wine stain on the forehead. So the patient is having the problem of port vein stain in the forehead, and it will be comes under the neurological disorder. And forehead, or the patient is having the problem of scalp or around the eye, then this stain is a birthmark caused by an overabundance of capillaries near the surface of the skin. Then blood vessels on the same side of the brain as the stain may also be affected. अगर blood vessels same जहाँ stain है उसी side में है, तो ये क्या कर सकता है, it will be also affecting. Then it consists of dilated vascular channels and does not grow and regress like the capillary hemangioma. मतलब ये कैपिलरी हिमंजुमा के जैसे क्या नहीं होता है, ग्रोथ इसका नहीं होता है, एंड इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ डायलेटेड वेस्कुलर, मतलब the vessels vascular channels which will be dilated, but it will be not grow so far or regress like the capillary hemangiomas. Then next is the cavernous hemangioma. In cavernous hemangioma, we will see that patients are developmental and usually occur after फर्स्ट डिकेड ऑफ लाइफ. मतलब ये जनरली पेशेंट को फर्स्ट डिकेड ऑफ लाइफ में होने के चांसेस रहते हैं. इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ लार्ज एंडोथीलियम lined vascular channel and it will be usually does not show any regression. मतलब इसका जो development है, it will be usually occur after the decade of first decade of life, and it consists of large, मतलब ये कहाँ consist होता है, it will be consist of large endothelium lined vascular channel and usually does not show any regression. ये कोई भी regression जो है वो क्या नहीं करता, show नहीं करता. तो it will be comes under the cavernous hemangioma. So this is the picture of Nevus flammeus. Here you will see this is the picture of Nevus flammeus. This is cavernous hemangioma. This patch, this is called as a cavernous hemangioma. Then neurofibroma. In neurofibroma, you will see leads and orbits are commonly affected in neurofibromatosis, which will be Herakli-Hausen's disease. So in this in neurofibroma, it affect the leads or orbits of the eye, and it will be affected in the neurofibromatosis. The tumor is usually plexiform type. जो tumor होता है वो कैसा होता है, plexiform type का होता है. So in this you will see the patient is having the problem of this neurofibroma. So in plexiform neurofibroma means it is a uncommon unvariant disease, मतलब बहुत rare ये होने का chances रहता है, and it is a benign tumor, and it will be occur because of the peripheral nerves which will be damaged. It will be arising from the proliferation of the all neural elements. Means ये किसके through affected हो रहा है, it will be affected by the all neural elements के थ्रू ये अफेक्ट होता है. प्लेक्सीफॉर्म न्यूरोफाइब्रोमास आर एसेंशियली पैथोग्नोमोनिक न्यूरोफाइब्रोमेटस टाइप 1 के अंदर में ये आता है. So this is neurofibroma. Then next is the malignant tumor. In malignant tumor, first we will see that basal cell carcinoma. So in basal cell carcinoma, it is the commonest malignant tumor of the lead. Means 90% persons are having this basal cell carcinoma, which will be seen in the elderly pupil. It is locally malignant, and it involves most commonly lower lead. In lower lead, it will be occur, means if the patient is having lower lead tumor, so it will be 50% chances. Then followed by medial canthus. So अगर medial canthus है तो 25% लोगों में होने के chances है. upper lead में है तो 10 to 15% लोगों को होने के chances हैं. and outer canthus it will be 5 to 10%. So in this basal cell carcinoma, basal cell means it will be commonly affected in the cells, and it is the commonest malignant tumor, and it will be occur in the lead, and it will be mainly occur in the elderly patient. ये generally elderly old age patients को होने के chances होते हैं, and it involve मेनली लोअर लीड में ज्यादा होने के चांसेस है. देन मीडियल कैंथस में हो सकता है, अपर लीड में हो सकता है, और आउटर कैंथस में हो सकता है. देन नेक्स्ट इज द treatment. Which treatment we have to given to the patient? So we have to give the surgery to the patient, radiotherapy, through the radiotherapy, then cryotherapy. Then clinical features of basal cell carcinoma. It may present in 4 forms, that is nodulo-ulcerative basal cell carcinoma is the most common presentation. So it start as a small nodule which undergoes central ulceration with purely rolled margin. मतलब ये कहाँ से start होता है? It will be start as a small nodule. small nodule से start होता है which undergoes central ulceration. और फिर ये क्या करता है? It will be goes into the सेंट्रल अल्सरेशन, मतलब ये अंदर जा करके अल्सरेशन को फॉर्म करता है विथ पियरली. और ये फिर कहाँ मतलब ये कहाँ प्रेजेंट रहता है? विच विल बी पियरली रोल्ड मार्जिन. जो मार्जिन एरिया है वहां पे ये प्रेजेंट होता है. द ट्यूमर ग्रोज बाय बरोइंग एंड डिस्ट्रॉइंग द टिश्यूज. मतलब जब ये ट्यूमर ग्रोथ होने लगता है, जैसे जैसे ट्यूमर का ग्रोथ होता है, इट विल बी बरिंग एंड डिस्ट्रॉइंग. ये क्या करता है? डिस्ट्रॉय करने लगता है. किसको डिस्ट्रॉय करता है? इट विल बी डिस्ट्रॉइंग द लोकल टिश्यू लाइक अ रोडेंट विच विल बी रोडेंट, और हेंस द नेम रोडेंट अल्सर. और जिसके कारण से क्या फॉर्म होता है? इट विल बी फॉर्म द रोडेंट अल्सर. देन अदर रेयर प्रेजेंटेशन इंक्लूड नॉन अल्सरेटिव नोड्यूलर फॉर्म. नॉन अल्सरेटिव नोड्यूलर फॉर्म मीन्स स्क्लेरोसिस फॉर्मेशन, और मॉर्फिया टाइप, या फिर पिगमेंटेड बेसल कार्सिनोमा. ये सब इसमें होने के क्या रहते हैं? मतलब चांसेस रहते हैं. सो दीज आर द अदर रेयर प्रेजेंटेशन. ये रेयर प्रेजेंटेशन है जो होता है, बट इट विल बी रेयर विच विल बी अकर इन द पेशेंट. So this is basal cell carcinoma. So here you will see this is basal cell. means ये क्या कर रहा है? It will be goes in the means inside area, and it will be creating the ulceration. ये क्या करता है? अल्सर फॉर्म करता है, and this type of ulcer it is called as a rodent ulcer. Then squamous cell carcinoma, it forms the second commonest malignant tumor of the lead. Squamous cell जो carcinoma है ये भी क्या है, it is second commonest tumor of the lead. It incidence which will be 5% is much less than the basal cell carcinoma. It commonly arises from the lead margin, that is mucocutaneous junction in elderly patient. मतलब ये जो ट्यूमर है this squamous cell carcinoma, it is a second commonest malignant tumor. स्क्वैमस सेल कार्सिनोमा जो है वो सेकेंड कॉमनेस्ट मैलिग्नेंट ट्यूमर होता है एंड इट विल बी अकर मींस इट्स इंसिडेंस रेट, इसका जो इंसिडेंस रेट है इट विल बी अकर इन द पेशेंट हु आर means it will be much less than the basal cell carcinoma. So squamous cell carcinoma जो है वो क्या है, it is a uncontrolled growth or abnormal growth of the squamous cell. मतलब squamous cell में जब uncontrolled growth या फिर बहुत ज्यादा abnormal growth होने लगता है, that is called as squamous cell carcinoma. It commonly arises from, ये generally कहाँ होता है, it will be present in the lead margin, that is called as a mucocutaneous junction in elderly patients, then affect upper and lower lead equally. मतलब ये दोनों ही lead को equally affect करता है. So in this treatment you will see treatment on the lines of basal cell carcinoma. मतलब basal cell carcinoma में जो हम लोग treatment follow करते हैं, जैसे कि क्रायोथेरेपी हो गया, रेडिएशन थेरेपी हो गया और सर्जरी हो गया, वही सेम ट्रीटमेंट वी आर यूजिंग इन द स्क्वैमस सेल कार्सिनोमा. देन क्लिनिकल फीचर्स ऑफ स्क्वैमस सेल कार्सिनोमा, सो इट में प्रेजेंट इन टू फॉर्म्स, दो फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होता है. एन अल्सरेटेड ग्रोथ विथ एलिवेटेड, मतलब अल्सर ग्रोथ के साथ ही क्या होने लगता है, एलिवेटेड होता है. एंड इनड्यूरेटेड मार्जिन्स, मतलब ये इनड्यूरेटेड मार्जिन्स इज द मोस्ट कॉमन, मतलब इनड्यूरेटेड मार्जिन्स जो है वो इसमें मोस्ट कॉमन प्रेजेंटेशन होता है इन स्क्वैमस सेल कार्सिनोमा. देन द सेकंड फॉर्म, इन सेकंड फॉर्म यू विल सी fungating or means fungus formation or fungating or polypoid verrucous lesion. So in this without ulceration, इसमें क्या नहीं रहता है, ulceration which will be not presenting. So in this you will see that in this you will see that the second form, in second form the fungating or polypoid verrucous जो lesions है, it will be present. So this is fungating wound or the fungating cancer, means it is ulceration cancer which will be also called sometime fungating. मतलब इसको कभी कभी fungating tumors भी बोला जाता है. They start when a tumor growing, ये कब start होता है, it will be start from the tumor growing and it will be under the skin, means it will be not outside the skin, it will be under the skin, breaks through the skin surface. मतलब skin break, जहाँ skin का breakdown होता है, it will be present in this through the skin surface. And then ulcerating tumor can be difficult to cope. If the patient is having the problem of ulcerating tumor, so it is difficult to cope with, but there are ways to manage and treat them. Then next is the metastasis. In metastasis, in pre-auricle or submandibular lymph node which will be present in the metastasis. So these are the clinical features of squamous cell carcinoma. So here you will see this is this is the skin surface and breakdown of the skin surface. Here the tumor or the ulceration which will be present, but here this is the picture of the nodular squamous cell carcinoma. Then sebaceous gland carcinoma. In sebaceous gland carcinoma, you will see it is a rare tumor which will be arising from मियोबियम ग्लैंड्स. मतलब ये एक प्रकार का रेयर ट्यूमर है एंड इट विल बी अराइजिंग फ्रॉम द मियोबियम ग्लैंड्स. द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ द सेबेशियस ग्लैंड कार्सिनोमा, इट विल बी सर्जिकल एक्सीशन विथ रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ लीड्स. मतलब इसमें हम लोग क्या करते हैं, वी हैव टू डू द सर्जिकल एक्सीशन विथ रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द लीड्स एंड रिकरेंस आर कॉमन. मतलब इसमें फिर रिकरेंट अटैक होने के क्या रहते हैं, चांसेस रहते हैं. देन नेक्स्ट इज द क्लिनिकल फीचर. सो इट यूजुअली प्रेजेंट्स इनिशियली एज अ नोड्यूल विच मे बी मिस्टेकन फॉर अ चेलेजियन. मतलब इट विल बी प्रेजेंट इनिशियली. ये जो स्टार्टिंग स्टेज में ये क्या शो करता है, इट रिप्रेजेंट लाइक अ नोड्यूल. एक नोड्यूल के जैसे फॉर्म होता है विच मे बी मिस्टेकन. मतलब कभी कभी इसको हम लोग क्या सोच सकते हैं, वी विल सी दैट वी विल थिंक, और द ophthalmologist they will think that the patient is having the problem of mistaken, the patient is having the problem of chalazion, which then grows to form a big growth. but लेकिन ये धीरे धीरे क्या होने लगता है, इसका जो growth है वो बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है. then rarely a diffuse tumor along the lead margin may be mistaken as chronic blepharitis. means rarely a diffuse tumor, जो diffuse tumor है along the lead margin, it may be मिस्टेकन. मतलब ये मिस्टेकन एज क्रॉनिक, मतलब ये लीड मार्जिन में जो डिफ्यूज ट्यूमर होते हैं अलोंग द लीड, मतलब लीड मार्जिन के साथ, रेयरली है ये जो डिफ्यूज मार्जिन होते हैं, सॉरी लीड मार्जिन होते हैं, मे बी मिस्टेकन. मतलब मिस्टेकन एज क्रॉनिक. उसको क्या अपन देख, मतलब क्या हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं, वी विल थिंक दैट द पेशेंट इज हैविंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ क्रॉनिक ब्लेफराइटिस. So this is the sebaceous gland carcinoma. So this is the picture of sebaceous gland carcinoma. In this you will see a hard nodule may mimic a chalazion. इसको हम लोग सोच सकते हैं that the patient is having the problem of chalazion. Then this is a very large tumor. Then malignant melanoma. It is also called as a melanocarcinoma. It is a rare tumor of the lid. It will be less than 1% of all eyelid lesion. मतलब ये बहुत rare tumor होता है eyelid का, but it will be less than 1%. मतलब 1% chances है that the patient is having this type of tumor in the person's eyelid lesion. It may arise from pre-existing nevius. मतलब ये कहाँ से arise होता है, it will be arising from the pre-existing nevius, but it is usually arises from the beginning from the melanocystum. मतलब लेकिन ये usually ये arise generally ये arise कहाँ से होता है, it will be pre-existing nevius, but usually arises from the beginning for the melanocytes which will be present in the skin. Then treatment, surgical excision with reconstruction of the lead. So generally in this tumors we will see that in all tumors we have to perform a surgery only. So in that the surgeon they have to give the excision, and they will remove the this tumor, because it will be present in the outside of the स्किन के मतलब बाहर साइड में, आईलिड के ऊपर में ही ये प्रेजेंट होता है. देन क्लिनिकल फीचर ऑफ malignant melanoma, it often appears as a flat or slightly elevated nevius which has variegated pigmentation and irregular border. अब इसमें क्या होता है, melanocarcinoma, it often appear as a flat or slightly elevated. ये flat होता है but it will be slightly elevated nevius which has variegated pigmentation. मतलब यहाँ पे क्या रहता है, pigmentation which will be present, and in this irregular border which will be also present. It may ulcerate, मतलब इसमें ulcer form होता है, and because of this ulcer formation the patient is having bleeding also. Then in metastasis the tumor is spread locally. मेटास्टेसिस में जो ट्यूमर है वो लोकली स्प्रेड होता है, एज वेल एज टू डिस्टेंट साइड बाय लिम्फेटिक एंड ब्लड स्ट्रीम. मतलब ये जो ट्यूमर है लोकली तो स्प्रेड हो रहा है, बट इट विल बी एज वेल एज टू डिस्टेंट साइड. मतलब डिस्टेंट साइड में ये क्या होने लगता है, मतलब डिस्टेंट साइड मीन्स आजू बाजू के जो एरियाज हैं उसको भी ये क्या करता है, अफेक्ट करता है बाय लिम्फेटिक. मतलब किसके थ्रू, जो लिम्फेटिक सेल्स हैं और जो ब्लड स्ट्रीम्स है उसको भी ये क्या करता है, अफेक्ट करता है. सो दिस इज द picture of malignant melanoma. So these all about my topic, that is, it is a means a small topic, so you have to learn about this eyelid tumors. So there will be, basically you have to know about what are the classification which will be present and what treatment. So basically in treatment we will give or we will provide the surgery for the patient. So thank you everyone.